What's good, YouTube? This your man, Spill Dog. Yo, man, I'm getting tired of a lot of people hollering about Spence don't want to fight Crawford and woo woo and all this bullshit. I mean, Crawford should have signed with PBC and he shouldn't have re-signed with Top Rank, man. I don't blame Al Haymon. I wouldn't be going out my way trying to do no business with Bob Arum either. Bob Arum talked about Al Haymon like a dog all up for a couple of years ago because he was jealous and didn't like the moves that Al was making when he was trying to get the fighters together and get the TV spots and all that, and basically knocked them off of HBO. Now, I like Crawford, but Crawford on the wrong side of the street. Now, I don't think a fight with Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence will be that much bigger than the Spence and Mikey Garcia fight, if bigger. Mikey Garcia got a big following. Bigger than Terrence Crawford, I believe. I love Terrence Crawford as a fighter, but we gonna keep it real. Now, Spence got Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, Manny Pacquiao, all these guys with PBC. It looks like Spence finna fight Porter, and it also looks like Keith Thurman look like he may be fighting Manny Pacquiao. Now, if everything work out like it's supposed to, when the dust clear, if Keith beat Manny and Earl beat Sean, a Spence and Thurman fight will be just as big or right at a Spence and Crawford fight. A Spence and Manny Pacquiao fight will be just as big as a Spence and Crawford fight. A Spence and Danny Garcia. It's a lot of big fights over here at PBC for Errol Spence. It ain't his fault that Terrence Crawford signed with a promoter that really don't have no roster for him to get out with. I can't understand if he was gonna fight at welterweight. Why would you go over there instead of coming over here and dealing with the brother who got most of the top welterweights that everybody know in the division? And if you want to say he got, if they want to say Top Rank got some good welterweights that ain't nobody heard of, well, that's the whole problem. Ain't nobody heard of them. So people want to see. It's certain guys they want to see certain people in the ring with. Put it like this: as far as the welterweights, the only one I see between Spence, Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, Crawford, Thurman, Manny Pacquiao, Broner, let me see, who else in that list? Ugas, I think it's two more that Mikey Garcia. There's one more that I'm not thinking about right now, but between them, we need to see Spence in the ring with at least Danny Garcia, because I think he hit the hardest. I need to see Spence in the ring with somebody that can crack, that got a possibility of punching him and hurting him. I need to see that. Spence is my man, but he got, Keith Thurman can crack. So Spence got enough work to do right here in PBC. He got the WBC belt over here. He got the IBF belt over here. And I think Manny Pacquiao got the WBO or WBA. It's only one belt over there that Crawford had. Now, Spence got 3 belts over here in PBC in his own stable he need to pick up. Why would Spence stop what he doing over there to appease Crawford, because he really ain't got no work over there at Top Rank? And I'm not saying that's a reason not to fight it, but Bob Arum is and Al Haymon. I mean, everybody know they really don't do business. So, and then another thing, you seen De La Hoya, Floyd, Manny, Mikey, all these is top dogs. All these cats had to sue this man or do some crazy shit to get away from Bob Arum and get out his contract. You went through one contract. Why on earth did he sign another one? It ain't my personal business, but I just can't believe he want them fights as bad as he say he do. Or he got a whole lot more faith in Bob Arum than Bob Arum doing him, because Bob Arum is spending too much time pumping up Lomachenko instead of pumping up Crawford. Crawford is 10 times a better quality fighter than Lomachenko. Lomachenko been knocked out. He been beat and knocked down twice already. That show you a whole lot. Floyd was almost 40-something years old. He ain't never fall down once when you talk about top pound for pound. I seen Andre Ward get knocked down maybe twice in all his fights, never lost. You know, top dogs don't be hitting the deck and all that. I mean, you know, that stuff don't happen. Mikey Garcia just went 12 rounds with Spence and stayed on his feet. Now he had been knocked down before, but what I'm saying is, when you want to start hollering about I'm the pound for pound and you as the promoter, when you want to pump up somebody in your stable, you picking and choosing the wrong guy. Crawford's supposed to be your man. If Bob Arum was doing his business like he's supposed to, running his business properly, Crawford would be a household name already. This man, he done been champion, and this is in 3 divisions already, and there's a lot of people that still don't know about him. That if you're not a hardcore boxing fan, real talk. I mean, he getting a little shine now, but that shit with Amir Khan, I really thought Amir Khan was gonna come to fight. He came to collect a check, and I like the fact that Crawford called him out after the fight, and it's looking like Crawford getting a little frustrated with Bob. But you done signed another contract. How long, we don't know. But I can tell anybody who's waiting on the Spence and Crawford fight, I'm thinking Spence will fight Shawn Porter, Keith Thurman, and Danny Garcia at least before he even consider that fight. And I would like to see him fight, but as far as from Spence's side, I don't really blame him. I mean, they could have got it on. He could have signed with Al and told Al he wanted to fight. He'd got it then. But you dealing with Bob. Bob didn't get you Manny. That was in your stable. And then you still come back. And then he sit up there and tell you he intentionally didn't do it. He didn't sit up there and said it. Now, then you re-sign with him. And then now you want to sit up there and talk about Bob, Bob take care of that. I mean, all I want to know is are you serious, or is that just something you saying because you know you don't want that fight right now? I mean, I can't see how you want it and dealing with dude over there. Because I don't see Al Haymon in no rush to do no business with Bob Arum. He don't need his business. He doing good business in PBC. I'm not going to run over there and help nobody who don't want to see me succeed. Yeah, it may be personal, and you shouldn't mix business with personal, especially when it's hurting you. But if Spence if Al don't send Spence over there to fight Crawford, that ain't gonna hurt Al or Spence's career one bit. With the deck stacked over here, like I said, we got Ugas, we got Danny Garcia, we got Shawn Porter. we got a lot of people for Spence to fight. Manny Pacquiao now. Hell, I mean, and I ain't talking about no scrubs. I ain't talking about no don't want to watch. I'm talking about people that was top amateur and top professional. Danny Garcia been a 2-division champion. Shawn Porter is a champion. Keith Thurman, two belt holder, two belt champion in the welterweight division. Manny Pacquiao, 6, 7, 8 division champion, something like that. I mean, these is real fights. Danny Garcia, 30 best, 30, 31 at best. All these guys is in their prime. Shawn Porter maybe just a touch past his prime, but still in a good spot. Danny Garcia in his prime, slightly a touch past, but now he's still in his prime. Spence in his prime. Ugas like he in his prime. I mean, Manny Pacquiao on the way out. But we got solid rosters over here, and I guarantee you, they'll beat pretty much every welterweight top-ranked guy outside of Crawford. Outside of Crawford, what other welterweight Bob got over there worth speaking on? Jeff Horn, he in Australia. I mean, he done disappeared since Crawford got the belt back. I'm trying to find what he working with over there. Benavidez, he was decent, but I mean, man been shot in the leg. I got a broken tibia and fibula with a plate and screws in it. Trust me, it ain't the same leg over there. Now I can still do things, but I couldn't go out there and play basketball at 100%. I got you probably about 65, 70. That's what Benavidez had against Crawford as far as movement. And when you're in there with a good fighter, you're gonna have to be able to move around. So like I say, the fans can make all the noise they want, but I think what either Crawford must have owed Bob some money, don't really want to fight like he say he do, or made a I think, in my opinion, as far as the welterweight division, possibly a bad decision. He gonna make millions of dollars for fighting people that's not really fan favorites. Now, I like that fight for him and Kell Brook, but I don't blame him. Hell no, Crawford ain't going nowhere. You bring your ass over here if you want to fight. I 100% agree. I would love to see him fight Kell Brook, but not in England. Kell Brook don't have nothing. He ain't got no belt or nothing. Why would you go chasing him somewhere to fight him? If you want to fight, saddle up and come on over here and come get you some. But like I said, I'm a big Crawford fan, but I just don't understand the move he made. If the welterweight division is where if he's trying to make his glory right there, but maybe he ain't planning on being here that much longer. I mean, because, he look like he done pretty good for himself. I think Crawford 31 or something like that, 3, 4, 5 more, 2, 3, 4 more years. Hell, I mean, he get 3, 4 big fights, he could probably hang him up if he feel like it. But hopefully, I don't know, man. I just don't know what to say, man. Because I don't blame Spence. I wouldn't run over there to make him happy. You better, y'all, if anything, y'all need to be calling Al, trying to make me happy, and Spence is the A side. That pay-per-view, that garbage show that they put on last week for Top Rank, Teofimo Lopez, love him. Look like he gonna be the real deal, but that looked like a fixed fight. It's almost like they had a time limit or something. That little body shot, he folded up like that, man, get out of here. And then Khan do the same thing, and that's what and that's what you call pay-per-view. Bob got old, it might be time for him to pack it in, But that's it on this video. If you like the video, hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the next one. This your boy Spiel. I'm out.